I grew up knowing nothing of Islam, but I had always been a seeker of truth, beauty, and God. When I look back on my life, I am truly astounded by the pure number of signs I received and how quickly I would slip back into a state of doubt. After a long journey through what I understand to be modern day spirituality, in deep theological and practical study of the world and my experiences, I was at my wits' end. I felt I needed to know once and for all if there is a God. So I prayed and I prayed and I prayed one day for a very silly thing. I was in Cambodia and I wanted to have one night where I was not woken up by a mosquito. I prayed and prayed that God would spare me this one night. I quickly forgot my prayers and went about my evening. When I woke up next morning and saw that not only had I not been bitten, but that there was a mosquito in my room. It flew past my face and I saw that the mosquito was thin. It had no blood and I had no bites. All of a sudden, everything became very clear to me. I lost all control of my body and dropped to the ground into what I would later known to be called the sujood position. I did not understand this at all, but I knew that I had found God. Fast forward to 6 months, through a feeling of being deeply guided, I found myself in a dark place again. I knew that I needed to pray. I fasted for weeks and came to a steadfast understanding of my faith and relationship with God. 1 month after this, I met a dear friend who I told my story to. I told him how I thought the world worked. He looked me right in the eyes and said, "What do you know of Islam?" I said, "I know nothing of Islam, but I have always thought women are more beautiful in hijab. I always wanted to wear one, but I feared offending people of the faith." He told me to learn more about Islam, that it might interest me. It was mere days into my studies when I realized I am Muslim, that I had always been a Muslim, and that everything I believed had been written in the book. Since this day, I have experienced a true peace that I had never felt in my 31 years on this planet. There are no words to express the gratitude I have for Islam, for the book, for the experiences I had throughout my life that brought me to the unknowing knowingness. This total surrender to Allah, now I proudly wear my hijab. I give thanks daily, knowing He is with me and that I'm safe. Alhamdulillah. محمد رسول الله عليه صلاة